Hi everyone, my name is Hyuk PD and welcome back to Form Therapy. Today on the Culture Study, I am going to be checking out Stray Kids' new rock music video. Interestingly, the title is rock in Korean, but the parentheses in both Chinese and the English, Chinese is rock, it's just pronounced rock. It means happiness in Korean, but it is the old Hanja character. Then in English, it says la 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 la, but I want to make it very clear that the Korean word is actually rak with the hard ending of it. You don't put the k, I just put an emphasis there so that you guys can hear it, but it's rak. Anyways, with that in mind, their album is also called Rock Star. It's just that symbol that you see there, happiness, and then star. So happiness, star, rock star. You pronounce it as rock star. In Korean, you don't ever pronounce the whole vowel of you don't say rock, you say rak. So it's rakuma. So rock music, ragumak. That word, rak, because we were going to do this comeback, I just threw it in the translation because I don't know my Hanchas. It is interestingly familiar though. Once I threw it in, I know that it means happiness, but it also means music in Chinese. I know that it's also a type of instrument in Korea too, which is also interesting. But before we get into the video, if you enjoy my reactions and you would like to see my listening party for Stray Kids' Rockstar album, that's going to be over on my Patreon this month. December is going to be a pretty fun month with a lot of fun reactions. So come take a look at our schedule. We've got a lot going on. I'm definitely going to be checking out some bonus drops for Stray Kids. So come tune in. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. If you want to just support the channel for free, you can always like the video down below. You can subscribe. And remember, I appreciate your support. Let's get into the video. This is Rock, aka La La La, La La La, La, sorry, one more La, by Stray Kids, and this is your form of therapy. Okay, wait a minute. Were those giant aliens? Okay. Feels like they're casting some kind of an incantation. Like a summoning, like a spell.
Welcome to Kulture. 날 펴라 도시라 즐기면 그만 엎지구나 역동의 밤 지성면 뻗고 생끝에 나
Hey! Goddamn. Changbin opening, always it. Oh shit, what is this bounce, this rhythm? Are we purposely going for movie references? Whoa! Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? Was that the Korean word for emotion? The words are disappearing. Okay, one disappeared earlier, another one disappeared. That is... I need to see it again. It was... That might be sadness? What? Damn! Man! means ferocity, this music video surprised the shit out of me. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that's so sick. Yo, why is Stray Kids always so fucking deep and philosophical with this shit? Oh, man. Huh. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to see something right now. That is so sick. That is so sick. Oh, wow. Okay. So at the core of this, my hancha's, I don't even want to say bad. Like, it's non-existent. But there was one moment because part of a project that I'm quite literally writing is very Korean, and this came up in my research. So this means emotions, I believe. These are the 4 words for emotions. This is there's a Korean word for this. It's he. It's like one of those 4 idiom type things. He something knock. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Right, okay. It's hidoerak. I just looked it up. It's hidoerak. Right. It's oh my god, I should have looked up the emotions as well. It's something like sadness, anger, joy, and happiness. And those are the 4 words. So it's like I don't remember what the order is. All I know, because of this music video, that the last one is rak. So basically the last one is happiness, and then it's like hate. No, sorry, not hate. It's like anger, sadness, joy, happiness. It's in something like that kind of an order. But each word means that symbolically in the hancha, but it forms the word emotion, right? That's what the rak. I already forgot it, right? This is how bad my hancha is. But I've been doing some research for a script on emotions, specifically in Korean mythology and in Korean culture like that. So I've come across this. This is really interesting. This is one of is also like a core principle in, I think, Chinese philosophy. I don't know which philosophy, might be Buddhism. But it has to do basically with the idea. So I'm just saying this off the top of my head. I'm definitely paraphrasing, so I could be wrong. It's the idea that when you let go of those individual emotions, that you can kind of elevate. When you are devoid of the 4 emotions, is like when you can like enlighten yourself. So it's not necessarily saying happiness or anger, any of these things are biased or bad or anything. It's if you let go of anger, if you let go of the concept of anger, the concept of joy, this, you'll kind of find like a oneness. Stray Kids is going for something deeply philosophical, but a little bit different. I mean, here you can even see like they put a little bit of this lighting backing. See how the rak is glowing right here? Yes, it is technically lighting them in the scene as well. But in general, it's also lighting up the rak. So the main meaning of the song, the main message, what they're even lyrically saying is like they're slowly getting rid of things like their anger, sadness, joy. They get rid of those things. And what do you get? What's all that's left? Rock. And they're saying the English word of all that's left is rak. So, like, whether it's the instrument or the Chinese word for rak, or whether all that's left is happiness, the Korean word, or just music in general. Like, it symbolically works on like a multitude of levels, which is super freaking cool.
Just feel the rock. Feel the rock.
Now, here's also a little bit of a vibe that I'm getting. I really like the movie references throughout the music video. It doesn't feel. I don't know why they did the movie references, but I like that they did it even without an intentional why, without needing a necessarily intentional why. But there is. Oh, whoa! It's like so this is like an old. I was gonna say this looks like an old Korean war map, but it actually doesn't. It's mixed with like an Asian aesthetic, but also a Western aesthetic. Interesting. But the lands here, the different countries here, the sea, the bank, and the this, they all just seem to be movie references. Specifically, the last scene with the speakers seems like a very big Mad Max Fury Road reference. I know Korea loved that movie, and we know Stray Kids has referenced them before in their Kingdom performance. Then there's also I feel like this is a Pirates of the Caribbean reference with the ocean, and then this bank is referencing Batman: The Dark Knight, specifically just literally the bus crashed into the bank. While the bus could be referencing District 9, they themselves. I don't think it is. I think it's literally referencing the Batman Dark Knight movie. And I like that they're doing it because they're doing it like that because it's not a music video that's trying to be about, it's all about these movie parodies. They just was like, hey, this is just like the inspiration for the scene. That's it. And there's nothing more beyond that. Cool. Okay. It makes for a very dynamic music video when really all that they're giving off, and maybe actually this might even be the reason why, they did what 17 did with God of Music, but they did it very, very differently. Whereas 17 took almost a literal approach with God of Music. For them, it's almost mental. It's almost philosophical. It's almost cerebral. It's in the moments of anxiety. It's in the moments of fear. It's when you're about to perform on stage and a sweat drop is rolling down the side of your cheek like it is for that kid. Notice when right here, I noted that it seems like even the choreo and the music seems like an incantation, but notice how all the children are frozen here. And it feels like Felix is like they're rising and he's casting some kind of a spell. And Felix, even the way he's dressed, very much like a edgy K-pop Doctor Who. Like it feels like he is the master of something, like he's the guide of something, doesn't he? Like it's even just like this is where wardrobe design I think plays a really important part. But I think the way it makes Felix look compared to everybody else really makes this feel like they're their guardians or like they're protecting these children, or it's like the children's own mentality. Like it could just be like their own mindset. Like how they go, like this is what this kid is thinking. And then this is how, like this is what all the kids are thinking. And this is what's going through their brain, this big performance. And then we don't actually see the kids' performance. But those kids performed with the fervor and the intensity, with the passion, the same, in a way, like Stray Kids is also kind of saying like, the way we dance at this level and the way we create music at this level is the same as anyone, even a young child, performing in front of strangers. It's just performing is performing, music is music. And I think there's just so many deep messages to be gleaned from the fact that they are inside the kids' heads at the end. There's a lot of symbolism. At the end, I thought this was actually mirroring them and these people were faced back, but this is an entire drum line. They're just trying to dress like the kids, I realize. But the kids are actually in the shot in the front over here. I feel like Or no, are those the kids, or is that once again the drum line? The drum line might be mixed. No, I don't think that's the drum line. I think honestly the drum line is behind them, and so I don't think it makes sense in this shot for there to be another drum line. I think that quite literally, that is supposed to be a physical representation of the children as well. Dope music video. I cannot believe. Oh, I love this part. I love this part. They got to show off a little bit of their personality, but they got to, more importantly, spread a good message, make you feel good, but also pump you up at the same time.
Welcome to Kulture. 날 펴라 도시라 즐기면 그만 엎지고 나 역동의 밤 지성면 뻗고 생끝에 나 잡생각 고민 오케이 안에 벌집 도피 여긴 벌집 벌투성이 피할 수 없음 소리가 무자 터치려 뱅뱅 그 버튼 머리 헤드 뱅 맸던 허리띠도 꽉 메고 움직여.
These are huge budgets, by the way, for this music video. Do you know why? The biggest thing is how much shot variation there is, how much the shots change. The shots, the shot choices. So look at this shot of Pangchan, say, compared to this shot of Changbin right here. The variation of it's every different angle. You have to realize every time they switch up like that, that's lighting changes. You have to move lights around. You have to change things up. You have to reset, and then they have to perform that again. So that's just something to keep in mind. There's just a lot of shot variation of the same thing. So that's the sign of a huge budget video. Obviously, you know, the budgets, the set itself, I think, speaks for itself. But just one thing I want to point out. So all these creepy alien, that's why I said Doctor Who. They look like the Silence. That's what they freaking look like. That's so fucking creepy. That's so creepy. Okay, anyways, these creepy alien looking things. At first I thought they were aliens, but I wonder if because we're in the minds of these children, if these are physical manifestations / representations for fear. They are the manifestations. There are notably 3 of them. As I said, it is happiness, joy, anger, and sadness. What if that is anger, sadness, and joy? All 3 of them. And as Stray Kids is eliminating them one by one, all that's left is happiness, aka music, right? So I feel like because they're kids and because they have big, large imaginations and because they don't necessarily have the brain put to come up with like original ideas, right? Why are the Stray Kids members wearing costumes dressed like pirates and stuff? I think they're pop culture references to also kind of pin down that they're kids. Because if you notice, the only scenes where they're not in those type of outfits is when they're dressed really almost holy, like in this white setting right here. They're waving it goodbye. They waved away one emotion. So basically, think of it like this. Stray Kids exists within this white plane universe. This kind of I don't know, let's say musical god realm. All right, this spiritual god realm. They're performing this dance, this rite to inspire these kids, and it's resonating with them through like their memories. It could be that, or it could just be a multitude of things. I'm just saying symbolically, that's how it works. I heard that there was that one of the Stray Kids members reacted to the video and actually explained it. So I would love to hear what the actual explanation is. But that's just how I see it. Seeing the shot variation, seeing the vastly different sets, and the fact that they are pop culture references, but then the white set is the only one that's not a pop culture reference. Makes you think that this is what Stray Kids really is. Oh my god. Oh, no, never mind. The white set is just tied to another emotion. I don't know if... I think every set is an emotion. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the blue set, the bank is one emotion, and then it disappears. The bank set never comes back. No, it does. It does. It does. Just not as often. They get rid of... Which emotion is this? But I think that one's sadness. The one with the square. Damn, that transition. That shot. Can we appreciate this one more time? Look at this slow motion and then the way Seungmin comes in. Oh. I love this oscillating shot of Changbin right here. Oh, that's a great shot of him. The kids are just playing. God damn. Blast away the silence and negative energy. God. Auto-tune Han. So aesthetically, la works as replacement representations of the Korean word for emotion, just la, rather than that Korean word he something rak that I talked about. And lyrically, they're saying I love it. Just feel the rak, and then just feel the luck. I love even that line right there. That little line, just feel the luck. I love that line because it speaks to the kind of crazy, breathtaking, scary nature of performing. That what these kids are going through, they're saying, this is what Stray Kids also goes through. There's a little bit of luck involved. No matter how skilled you are at any level, just feel it. Just feel the luck. Just let it rock. Feel the tune. Feel the rhythm of the world. Everything. Oh, Hanchan. That auto-tune falsetto. Oh. Damn. Wow. Yeah, this is it. It feels so epic, dystopian, and yet it feels all for the effort of to help these kids perform. There's something so very philosophically small and big about that I really love. I think everyone did a hard carry. This is one of those times, and Stray Kids and their members are now entering that era where, I mean, shit, whether it's Lino to IN to Felix to everybody had their own flourishing moment, showed off in a particular way. If I had to pick just my personal favorites, though, I would say Lino. I always say Lino, but that's because it's Lino. His performative nature, his intensity and his acting and his immersion in the emotions of it all, I think really, really, really help elevate this performance. Him and Felix, both of their acting on top of their dancing is what makes Stray Kids feel more like guardians of not music, but they like guardians of mental health, guardians of happiness, guardians of emotions with music. They're saying quite literally, moderate your emotions, regulate your emotions with music. I like that. There's a philosophical aspect to this comeback that I am personally a huge fan of. I would say the member that I was surprised by the most was Seungmin coming off like a weapon. The man was out here like a weapon. There were four people I thought were the most gangster in this video. Changbin, Lino, Felix, and Seungmin. I don't know how the heck Seungmin ever wound up on that list, but he did. He really did. With that in mind, that is my reaction for Stray Kids' La 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 La. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to that. Let me know, what do you guys think of the music video? What do you guys think of the scope of it? It feels like not only the biggest thing they've done, but the biggest thing any K-pop artist has done in terms of concept, because they are able to tie this on so many levels. Once again, as I said, tie the contrast of both portraying this is what all performers go through, but also the scale of a small artist versus a big artist, and just letting loose and going crazy. 12 out of 10 everywhere around. I get the feeling that Stray Kids now going forward is like S Class, I think, cemented it. I think Stray Kids, it's over. Like Stray Kids, the career as we knew them is over. The Stray Kids will be now in a completely different upper echelon. Because I really, really did not think they could conceptually feel so big in scale, bigger than S Class. That's how big it was. And so, you know, they went even deeper. They went mental. They went philosophical. Stray Kids. Bangchan. With that in mind, that is La 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 by Stray Kids. I gotta say, as a deeply spiritual and philosophical person myself, and a video producer, and as someone who's actually learning how to produce music right now, Bangchan was one of my very big inspirations, one of my few very big idol inspirations to get started. And I gotta say, I've never been this just blown away and impressed by a group on a artistic and philosophical level. That doesn't happen. I think Stray Kids' message and Stray Kids as a group, their mindset and their mentality up until this point, if you followed that, it was only natural. You know, starting with, honestly, Elevator, District 9. If you think about it, if you think about the music and the lyrics that they've already been writing, these kids started in angst, right? They started in Elevator, District 9, you know, stuff like Levanter, very emotional. And I just think they, not with a planned purpose, have just been truly maturing and growing and, you know, technically becoming adults. But in a way, they're also like, they became very deeply philosophical and wanting to help people and inspire people. Stray Kids with this whole like lost concept. It's so crazy how it naturally fit in. And also then there's Bangchan. There is people like Bangchan there are people like Bangchan who have a really healthy mindset and who just want to do better and do good and put good out into the world and consistently put good messages in his music. And so I'm so curious as to where along the way this happened, or how much of this, how long this has always been planned for Stray Kids to be such influential but positive mental health role models. I think just the way that they sing, I think the track of their career, it leads up to that. It's a lot of explosive emotion, sure, and it's very angry at times, but I think what they're ultimately preaching is they're just saying, let loose and dance. Let loose and have fun. Their greatest comeback yet. Truly their greatest. Didn't think it was possible, especially because Five Star was a studio album. I thought, ooh, this is going to be like a landmark moment in their... Nope. 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 His music video is like a billion leagues, just so far crazier than anything they've ever done. It is to that massive of a scale. I am just only looking forward to what they're going to do next. So with that in mind, thank you for tuning into this reaction. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. What was your favorite bit from the music video? I really like that slow-mo into the Seungmin teleport effect. If I had to pick another, I really like, obviously, the bridge with Felix's section where he does that crazy arm movement, but I really like, this part. This is not the crazy arm movement, but damn. God damn, that shit is still wild. No. My favorite bit, there is Changbin wriggling his body. There is that. I think my favorite bit actually is Seungmin's part. I think it caught me off guard so much. It's probably my favorite part. Yes. Again. Okay. It's it. Seungmin's my favorite for this comeback. Where he comes in, rock and roll. The way he did that right there. Yeah, this is the comeback that made me obsessed with Seungmin. Ooh. Okay, well, let me know your favorite moments in the comments down below. Guys, if you want to check out my listening party for their Rockstar album, it's going to be on my Patreon this December, so come check it out. The schedule is out now. Of course, if you want to support us for free, you don't have to join us monetarily. You can always just like the video down below and subscribe. We're going to have a button for you where you can subscribe right here. Feel free to leave a comment. Helps us out with that search algorithm. And also check out our other videos. We've got new reactions. I'm back. I've been working, as you can see with this reaction, I've been doing a lot of philosophical studying and soul searching. And I'm back. And I'm better than ever. And, well, Stray Kids Rock is just another tool in that arsenal. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in another video. Be happy, everybody.